y'all watch. I cooler than the ice inside the hockey store. Cooler than the ice, I probably city on the screen until the poppy store. I got cream watching all the Rockies on. I put pain on it. That's a gain on it. 1,000 on this hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that, never got my name on it. Yeah, screen is how to see, then you go watch the game on it.
I don't rest it off. Every festival, get down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, get down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch.
Big Flacco, pouring out the big bio. Man, big bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on Kip, look. Funny now we optimists. Plus I got my hopes all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox a lot of this. Certified they heard of us. Free fell off the curves and there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us kick that triple the curve with us. They all get but I turn them back to Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I wreck chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breast pin. Working till $1 million check fly next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my
I don't rest it off. Every festival, get down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, get down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. Every festival, get down. Every festival, get down. Every festival, get down.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, did complain, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to show my...
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. And the team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Dort left side. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Nobody near Lillard. Traps in the tray.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Number 5, Gary Trent.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Trains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
And the basket by Lillard.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Back to Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Dort.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Williams. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And he lays it straight in. And it's 7 points for Giannis.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift into a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one. Puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 9 points.
And, you know, he is unafraid, Antetokounmpo. So good at measuring up the defense, sizing them up, and then keeping his focus.
Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Here's Dort. Still scoreless. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "Do you have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Evan?
Thank you, David. Now here's Giannis. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Williams. Oh, that was something to see.
Good.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And a three-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice move. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
He had the feeling, guys. He was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He provided some serious rim. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around to the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Lillard outside. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the Thunder with possession. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. It's good.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
The jump hook. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Thunder.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Giannis, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Lillard outside. Giannis inside. The kick out to Lopez. Lillard outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Williams gets the bucket. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Pass to Sims. Back to Giannis. Shot to stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here is Holmgren. No scoring in this one. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Dort misses. Bucks trail by 12. And that's flushed by Antetokounmpo!
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
13 fouls.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Sims. Back to Antetokounmpo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Giannis has got 26.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Offensive rebound. Back to Lopez. Another shot. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Giannis inside. He's got 26. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Thunder leading by 10. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Williams can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Sims. Back to Antetokounmpo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Bucks trailed by 13. Antetokounmpo inside. 30 points in the game. Lillard, right side. Williams with the steal. They break it out, 5-on-3. Dort wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Thunder lead by 16.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Williams' shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Antetokounmpo. Portis can't get it to go. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. On the wing, Giannis. He takes it in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And the shot is good. Giannis has got 34.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 8 here in the quarter.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Bucks trail by 12. There goes Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Screen by Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Shot clock at 6. And Giannis gets it to go.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 37.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Back to Holmgren. And it's good for 2. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Williams with the ball. Picked up by Portis. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trailed by 12. Giannis inside. .30 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Yep, it counts.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Here's Hartenstein, and he uses the glass on the layup.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Lillard from outside. 15 seconds left in the 3rd. Giannis dunks it down.
Takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
Over in the corner, Williams. And a miss there on the triple. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 10. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Peak 52. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lopez grabs the board. Here's Giannis. And he trims the lead to single digits. Antetokounmpo's got 48.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
The classic combo guard, Gilgeous-Alexander, is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Sims. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Holmgren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Williams for three. In for his 7th make in 14 tries. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Tipped away. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Inside. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 52 points.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes. Giannis has got 56 points in the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, Naka did the defenders.
Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 43 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's hauled in by Giannis. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Lillard from outside. The shot will not fall.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Giannis has got 58.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. So it's the Bucks now. And Antetokounmpo inside. The kick out to Lopez. Left side, Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. And Williams, here we go. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Here's Giannis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
The kick out to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Who gets goal? Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Jericho Sims. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. Now Holmgren. Over in the corner, Williams. Drills the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Here's Dort. Offline. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.
Super Gremlin pull up off a fake 10. Yo, baby locked in like I'm in a playpen. Walk in the stool just to preach. Amen. Invented fire, we some cavemen. All the haters, they don't bother me, I hate them. You tryna make friends, we tryna make ends. Why you playing with that little pape? You better save rent. At half court, all my haters on the same bench. I didn't Mexico, I got my on the stove. It's on the counter, couple on the floor. Only time you see me ducking when I'ma keep blowing these M's and I'ma keep multi-personalities, you know I done lost all gravity, can catch me on the moon. Multi-personalities, you know I done lost all gravity, can catch me on the moon. Me and Brody in the boondocks, Huey and Riley, you know I get a big ghetto mix Gucci with Nike. I'm using the polite, I let the like me. I'm near off a script, it's a movie inside. Said she wanna earn the spotlight, who got Louis to buy me. He done got his screws loose and he ain't no buy me. All this ball and gotta throw on all this jewelry to ice. You ain't gotta teach me how to drill, I ain't my boo. Tied in with cousin and plus I'm cool. On a blessing, she can eye chew on salute. Halloween's, I only rock the mask, skip the costume. All these questions, you be acting like do. Cut you the out for that clock, that's why his watch loose. Eyes all around my head, I gotta watch you.
Welcome, everyone. Courtside with 2 ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Porzingis with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And that one's good. Porzingis. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. So it's Oklahoma City now. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Holiday. Here we go, one-on-one. Brown with it. Guarded now by Williams. Brown, that's good.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends, and Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The shot's good. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Back to Tatum. Knocked away. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Porzingis grabs the board. Left side White. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, a huge slam from Brown. I like when he doesn't settle for a layup there.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Out to the wing. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Now here's Tatum, and here's Brown for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 9.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Boston pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
The kick out to White. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
The kick out to White. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Williams. Williams can't get that one to fall. Celtics lead by 6. They kick it out to Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Holiday. The Thunder making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
The kick out to Williams. Brown with the steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Right side, Porzingis. Back to Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks.
The Thunder, 15.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Thunder trail by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Drops in the 3. Hartenstein's got 5 points.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Here's Tatum. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like B.A. he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Oh, the long arms of Tatum. Man, do they come in handy on the glass.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Porzingis. Oh, sweet move. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
White with a steal. Another fast break opportunity for the Celtics. Here we go. Holiday from long range. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Thunder trail by 6. Here's Dort. Some solid defense from Holiday. Boston on offense. They've led by as much as 10. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to White. Back to Brown. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. In the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Offensive rebound. Thunder trail by 4. Here's Holmgren into the lane. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just showing off his mobility as a big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot.
Tatum showing off the strength.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some room here for Dort. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Dort stepping in just a little bit and gets to the mid-range and shows some confidence there.
Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Tatum. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
3 points.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Tatum. Will it go? He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's got 12. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Brown. Down low. Here's Tatum. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
1:02 left in the half. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Left side, Holiday. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And that's all about anticipation. Jaylen Brown, high IQ defensively.
16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the shot's good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the Celtics making a change here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at Shai playing big inside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Pass to White. Back to Holiday. Now White goes up. Kick out to Brown. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Pass to Williams. Shoots over Brown. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. And stolen by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Now Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. The drive by Shai. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Pass to White. Back to Brown. Now White. Williams defending. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. White for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Williams misses. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Tatum pulls it in. Porzingis puts it on the deck. And stolen by Williams. Here's Dort. Boston pulls it in. Right side, Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. And stolen by Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC. In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Shoots from the block. Right side, Brown. Back to Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Dort outside. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Cranked it in off the glass. Williams has got 14 points. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And your Celtics, next team.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Brown. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Brown.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
And it's good. Fought through. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Thunder leading by 5. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Dort, to the paint. Here's Williams, hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Tatum with it, now guarded by Holmgren. Porzingis with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. You can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Pass to Dort, and stolen by Holiday. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Now Porzingis, outside Holiday. To the inside. Here's Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Dort with a steal. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Celtics trail by 4. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Tatum. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark. Outside White. Here's Brown. Oh, Williams with the block.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose. Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Fires the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Here's Dort. Misses in close. On the wing, Tatum. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum to tie it up. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Thunder lead by 4. Outside Porzingis. Back to Tatum. From downtown. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Making a switch here. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They lead by 1. To the wing on the left. Here's Holiday to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Right side, Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. The Celtics with the lead. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Oh, Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
Here's Williams. He's off on the layup. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Porzingis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Some room here for Williams. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Down low. He shoots it. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Outside Tatum. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
Say it with me now. SGA.
8. Get it done.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Nifty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Kind of a devious move by Tatum. Pulling the defender in where he wants him.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Porzingis. Corner shot. Oh, he nails it!
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Williams from long range. He's off from 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent.
How old are you? She say 22, I say 23. Okay, then we are babies. Mind you say that? She said, where my drink at? I'ma tell you later.